Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a humble shoemaker named Thomas. Thomas was known throughout the town for his exceptional craftsmanship and dedication to his work. However, despite his skills, he struggled to make ends meet and provide for his family. One winter, when the cold winds blew and snow covered the village, Thomas found himself with only enough leather to make one last pair of shoes. He carefully cut and sewed the material, pouring his heart and soul into creating a beautiful pair of shoes unlike any he had ever made before. Satisfied with his creation, Thomas placed the shoes in the display window of his small shop, hoping that someone would appreciate his craftsmanship. The next morning, when Thomas entered his shop, he couldn't believe his eyes. The pair of shoes he had crafted was gone, replaced by a small stack of coins. Bewildered, he examined the coins, realizing they were enough to buy leather for 2 more pairs of shoes. Thomas was overjoyed and attributed the miracle to a kind-hearted customer who must have purchased the shoes while he was away. Determined to express his gratitude, Thomas worked even harder on the 2 new pairs of shoes. Again, he displayed them in his shop window and went to bed, hopeful that his hard work would pay off. To his astonishment, the next morning, the shoes were gone, replaced once more by a generous pile of coins. This mysterious occurrence continued for several nights, with Thomas diligently creating more shoes and the invisible benefactor faithfully exchanging them for coins. With each passing day, Thomas became more curious about the identity of his secret helper. One night, unable to contain his curiosity any longer, Thomas decided to stay awake and solve the mystery. He hid behind a stack of shoeboxes, watching intently as the clock struck midnight. Suddenly, a faint shimmering light appeared in his shop, growing brighter with each passing moment. To Thomas's amazement, a group of tiny elves emerged from the light. They were dressed in exquisite clothes, shimmering like moonlit dewdrops. The elves were industriously and skillfully crafting shoes, stitching, cutting, and hammering with incredible speed and precision. Their tiny hands moved in perfect harmony, bringing each shoe to life. Thomas watched in awe as the elves completed their work. As the clock struck 4 a.m, the last pair of shoes was finished. The elves, with satisfied smiles on their faces, slipped away into the shimmering light, leaving behind the completed shoes and a small note. Trembling with excitement, Thomas picked up the note and read it aloud. It was a heartfelt thank you from the elves, expressing their gratitude for Thomas's kindness and craftsmanship. They explained that they were a group of magical shoemaking elves who had stumbled upon Thomas's shop and were touched by his passion for his work. They wanted to help him succeed and ensure that his family had enough to thrive. From that day forward, the elves continued to visit the shoemaker, silently creating exquisite shoes during the night. Thomas's reputation as a master craftsman soared, and his business flourished. He and his family lived comfortably, never knowing a day of want or need. Thomas never revealed the secret of the elves to anyone, but cherished their friendship and the magical bond they shared. And in the hearts of the villagers, the story of the shoemaker and his enchanted helpers remained a testament to the power of kindness, dedication, and the magic that can be found in the most unexpected places.